strike. Let's put it at that.
He's not a bad player. I just think that sDOM really kind of throws off your insta-give aim, just because the shot's different. It's just enough different where if you're playing at a high level like this, you can get dominated because you're not used to it. So I don't know how much practice he's put in. We got an amp already on blue. That was very fast.
Yeah, it was
Monk
a nice
taking down
boost.
Fear.
They went with the boost from below instead of up top across the gap. It's his first amp on Monk. He immediately goes up top, but gets flanked by MP5 or Fear after taking some damage from MP5. So it does look like both of those guys are playing up top. Either that, or they were just on the hunt for the amp. And that's where he was.
Well, I think all of red, the teams switched, by the way, so they switched sides for some reason, but all of the red spawned in the middle of the map, which was quite odd, and I think that gave blue a free amp almost. I don't think red was fast enough to stop it. They could have gotten under it, but not to it. So we got dead even game of 10 to 12. Looks like Monk is playing up high with what I'm assuming is Knob. Banco looks like he's on hallway against what look like Sunny. MP5 is up high also.
Banco actually putting in work right now, 83 efficiency. We'll see if he can hold on to it, but after the first minute, he's looking pretty strong for the blue team.
Yeah, he's also against a different guy. Sunny is a really high impact player, but you know, I don't know how much practice he's put in on this.
Sunny right now has 0 efficiency. So, oh,
that's
there we go. He's up to 12. He's up to 12.
Reversing the caster's curse. Yeah, I think this is an ideal scenario for both Red and Banco because Banco, I'm sure he's already built some confidence after having to go against MP5 head-to-head, and now he knows, at least for now, he doesn't have to go against MP5. He's up against Sunny, and he's doing quite well, and he's winning his point.
Yeah, maybe we'll see a complete reversal. Banco silencing the haters.
But that's the thing, now the onus is on his teammates to make the difference up high against MP5 and Fear.
Yeah. By the way, Monk is really lagging. He just lagged out and came back. That's a red amp.
Who's got the amp?
Red had it for a second.
All
it might
four of
already
red
be
is
dead.
down low. Goodness gracious, it's a red train.
Despite Monk lagging, they have an early 4-point lead, so I think the caster's curse might be in full effect, unless I'm undoing it by saying this right now.
Oh no!
And just like, I mean, obviously this is early in the game, and it was close before in the previous map, but I would have expected blue to jump out to a quick lead here. Or excuse me, red, because, you know, this is Fear's map pick, a map that his team is traditionally dominated on. But now it's looking pretty close, so
yeah,
is
it's
this a
real
case where
close.
the opponent's going to win the other team's map pick going through this finals? It's possible. I've seen it
I
happen.
hope so.
Makes for some nice drama.
I'd also like to point out that Chosen's doing pretty good against shots on ledge. So Chosen really stepping it up. I mean, a guy we haven't seen play in a while, at least I haven't, and suddenly coming back and stepping up for his team is really cool.
Yeah, showing some nice footwork there to pick up the armor. Ooh, he's taking on the double team. Hits the second shot onto shots, actually. That was a nice performance there by him. Just a little bit of fancy footwork and fragging to hold on to his point.
Yep, and Fear taking the belt, red with control up top. This is going to be where they're going to look to break the game open.
Yeah, if you're putting MP5 and Fear up top, you're banking on making your bones on that point.
Yeah, I think Knob was saying, actually it was Monk who downed him. So what could have been a pretty threatening situation was mitigated pretty quick, as Knob and Monk doing pretty good work up top. I'm actually impressed. I know they have good chemistry, but you'd think the MP5 Fear frag power would be too much, as an amp is now up.
Yeah, Fear saw it. He's going to run to the point, though, to try and change it. Knob's going to take him down, so that could be an amp for blue. Actually, one blue goes down. Chosen winning that one. Actually bumping off the other blue. This could be a free red amp. They're going to go for it now.
Oh, the deny! Oh my goodness! Blue hits the boost, but denied by red. And who's got the amp now?
Fear has the amp. He's actually down underneath in one of the spawn hallways. Going to take down Fear, heading for the elevator, or take down Knob, head for the elevator. He doesn't change switches, grabs the armor, which is wise, as there's not a keg to boost you for this one. He's at 82 health and 100 armor, even though you can't see on your screen. It's a glitch. And he's going to come over here, and he's going to help out Ledge a bit. Actually, he's going to pick up the belt.
Belt as well, so he is stacked with
now. This is really dangerous for blue, even though they have this point. Monk's going to go down to Fear.
Yeah, the other
Knob,
two
I think,
points
got
are
boosted.
basically neck and neck. So red is winning it on top right now, and the fact that Fear has belt amp is going to just extend the lead up there as he hits the spree on Monk coming up the elevator.
Yeah, 2 shots on Fear. Good job by Nob. It's going to take him down to 70s. Belt should be gone. I actually can't tell. Yeah. Good to the armor
right now, but he dropped for armor. He's going to keep trying to stack up.
84 to 72. Red is slowly gaining some ground on this amp run. Blue trying to deny that belt. Goes in for it already.
One of those things that it actually is worth gambling for. If you can deny the amp a belt,
yep,
that's key.
Even if you can't shake him, you slowly starve him out. So he's at 100 health. I think he's got some armor on him. He's waiting for the belt. I don't know if Blue timed it right. They didn't. He's going to get another amp, and this is going to be dangerous. He's going to take 2 shots from shots.
Very nice, but again, the armor.
Yeah, the armor.
For the taking.
Yeah, this is something we see from Fear and a lot of his team is this iron grip on the power-ups.
Item control for him. I mean,
yeah,
that's one of the things one of the things I really like about sDOM, though. I mean, sure, a lot of it is hit scan aim, but you need to control the power-ups. You need the team play for the amps, and I think there's a lot of depth to it.
Yeah, he's down to 73. His armor just got off. That's going to be a double amp for Red. That is bad news, as this game might be over now. 102 to 84. Blue's got to do something drastic and corner at least one immediately. Fear actually down to 13. Monk's not able to hit the last shot.
Yeah, one of the amps going down. MP5 drops, so the double amp threat is eliminated, but they still need to deal with Fear.
Yeah, Fear just hit dominating. He's going to go back for the belt. It should be up soon. He's at 100 health. He was actually down to 13 a second ago.
And that's
going to stay alive
in a row for Fear. That's a mistake by Blue. I mean, it's pretty easy to hear when the belt's taken off and to time it. You can't keep letting him get that belt with the amp.
He survives with 10. He's going to grab this health pack, sends him back to 100. He's got 2 hits. He's going to drop for armor. It's going to give him 3. Fear, just iron grip on this. Banco probably trying to make some headway. Goes, there's an amp here. Why?
Yeah.
Because that's
Come on, guys.
Why is this amp here?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if Banco was to say that, I'm pretty sure Nob and Monk would just freak out and be like, he's been up top! What are you doing? Come help us!
Yeah, if you're actually going to hit the unstoppable. He's down to 0, finally get taken down by Nob. Nob chaining some hits on him as Fear was going for another health pack. 121 to 98. I actually thought it was going to be worse than that after that hellacious amp run from Fear.
This is a chance, though, for Blue. Nob and Monk just killed both top. I mean, they don't have a lot of health or armor to speak of, but now Monk picks up the belt. If they can hold on to top here, they can stage a comeback. There's plenty of time.
I'd say they came away pretty unscathed from a double amp and an amp that was able to take 3 belts. That was good damage control.
We see some fancy footwork from Monk trying to get up top quickly. Look, he's going to go underneath. It comes up the elevator and taps Fear to retake control of the top. Let's look at the scoreboard. Hallway is actually now going in favor of Sunny. He's a little... Oh, look at that perfect timing by Monk.
Oh! The clutch shot from Chosen right when he landed. That sucks. But the positive fact for Blue is that now it's not on the table for Fear, so we're gonna go play regular game instead of worrying about an amp.
And you can tell they obviously made it an effort to time that and get it perfectly to at least deny it from Fear.
Yeah, you can't get any better timing than that, and he landed on it because it's fun.
So 145 to 113.
I think it was crazy that amp that Fear got though. Denial by Fear, yeah. On Monk, I think it was crazy that, they actually managed to get the amp boost off, but they shot him right before he could get it, picked up the amp, and it changed the pace of the game.
It did. And it's mounted into this roughly now 30-point lead for Red Team, looking to make it 2-0 here to start this best-of-5 finals. As, again, we look at the scoreboard on ledge, Chosen pretty neck and neck with shots, which, I mean, you can't ask for much more going up against one of the best aimers and who's shown himself to be one of the best sDOMers in the league.
Yeah. This is his first season, and he's really come a long way in that first season.
So I would say that the onus is obviously on Monk and Nob up top to combat Fear and MP5. Banco at least keeping it close on the hallway point. But thus far, the power-up management of Fear, especially, has been the difference on the top point, I think.
Yeah, it's really got them their lead. Plus,
I mean, they're only winning top by 8, actually. So, despite all of the belts and all of the amps, they're only +8 up top, so a lot of the other work is coming from actually Sunny, who I was making fun of for having 0 kills.
Yeah, Sunny's definitely turned it up. He's got over a 10-point lead there.
Yeah, this is an amp on Monk. He's going to go up for the armor. I would like to point out, though, as we see this amp run, wow, he gets hit 3 times. He's going to lag out, but still get the kill. And I was going to point out that he is lagging a bit. And Monk, for his team, has been the monster fragger. Monk's put up huge numbers throughout the season. And him to be stuttering is not the best for this team. So they're kind of playing almost with a little handicap. Yeah, he's got 4 health right now. He's going to grab this belt, thankfully, and he's going to lag backwards. Yeah.
Oh, gets the spree and the double kill. Says lag what? Who? I don't care. I'll still hit the shot.
Yeah, but it's... I think a lot of other people are lagging too, but I think Monk's getting the worst of it.
Blue team holding on to all 3 points right here for some time. This is big for them.
Yeah, this amp run might be able to bring them back if Monk can continue to stay alive. He's going to get hit twice here. Almost
up close
dead.
and personal. Finally lands a shot. Woo! And
nice
the drop shot
here.
on Fear. That's going to buy them some more time up top. He can restack up, pick up some health. The belt will be up pretty soon.
It is a 7-point game right now. They're dominating as the amp goes down. It is 6 points right now, though, with Blue making up all the ground. Still anybody's game.
Big time amp run by Monk, who was basically, we'll say 60% in that run with the lag.
Yep. That was really impressive. Good comeback from Blue. And it wasn't just Monk. That was Monk pulling away people to focus on him, and then the rest of his teammates doing what they needed to do to dominate their points. While, I guess, Red was busy worrying about the British man.
It's really not often that you see all 3 points held on to for that long. I mean, it was several seconds. I mean, normally it's like a split second, maybe 1 or 2 that you see that.
Yeah, we got a red amp.
Is that Fear
somewhere.
this time? No, it's not Fear.
Red's going to be looking to answer, though. As they are, it's already back up to, wow, 23? What the heck?
I think that amp actually died.
Knob up top, and the teamwork by MP5 and Fear has been pretty good up top. They're both at right around 50 FE. Knob and Monk, kind of the same. Knob at 41.
Yeah, Chosen.
They're pretty even now.
Chosen actually winning ledge still by 7 points. Hallways is going to Sunny.
As soon as I switch to Chosen, he misses the jump, but that's a great point to make, Grim, because the fact that he's now winning that point over shots, I would imagine if they knew that he was going to be playing against shots, they wouldn't expect him to win the point. It would be more like, all right, just keep it close, you know?
I just don't think that's a good spot for Unreal Shots. As I said, it's about quick feet, and Chosen has him. He's a flag runner. Whereas Unreal Shots, the only way I can ever cap on him is when, you know, I turn a corner and just run away. So,
yeah.
As the game has been broken open into a 35-point game. Red just dominating now. Blue's gonna need another big amp run. That's their only chance at this point.
Yeah, and that's Sunny's really pulled away on Banquet. Hallways up almost. He's over 30 now. So
yeah, we focus a lot on like the double points and like the struggles that they're having because it's close. But sometimes you forget in some of the SDOM maps that there's other points that can actually swing the game if you're not paying attention. And it's up to those players to communicate with their team early on. So if an adjustment needs to be made, it can be made.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a great point.
As amp goes red.
Yeah, red with a belt as well, so...
Oh, it's MP5 this time. Gonna go grab some armor, recharge that belt he's got. Nail Monk. This could be the nail in the coffin, even though there's 6 minutes left. He's gonna hit twice here with some good chains. Back to the side, but he's gonna win top point. As red is already at 245 from 197. P5 hits the rampage. Look how fast that score swung. After red had almost tied it up, or blue had almost tied it up.
Yeah, it's kind of red team weathering that storm of the amp, and nice job by blue to try to get it close, and then just hit the gas pedal as soon as that amp was taken care of. And now this is the biggest lead they've had in the finals. I mean, 50 points now. This is dominant.
At this point, I would switch Unreal Shots up top and maybe put Knob on ledge. I mean, it's unacceptable to have your first pick getting dismantled by Chosen.
I don't think they want to change anything now with only 5 minutes left. That's something they would have had to done early on.
I guess so, yeah. As Blue with the belt, but getting double teamed right now.
What they could do is actually, when Blue gets control up top, if they get control up top, is help out Ledge more. You can snipe that guy and stop his spawns when he goes high.
I was watching MP5.
Yeah,
It took like 5 tries to get through the portal there.
Oh, I think his teammate was standing at the spawn point of it, so he couldn't get in.
He was dodging around it. He needed to cue the Benny Hill music for that one.
That was great.
Amp should be soon. Amp is actually up now. This is going to be something that Blue needs. They even want to attempt at this.
Yeah, I mean,
no one's noticed
yet.
The
first 2 maps, I mean, your backs will be against the wall.
Red's gonna spot it.
Will be the next. There's
Blue
the belt.
Interrupt! No, Blue boost him to it because he had the belt.
Oh wow! And that's about the worst thing that could happen to you. You shoot the belt into the amp.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have suggested something like Shock CTF, and one of the biggest knocks I could come up with against it is, could you imagine if a guy had the belt like boosting him into high on Dooku? I mean...
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, because you're trying to kill him and he just goes flying.
Yeah, that would be disastrous. Although it could be hilarious, so who knows.
I don't know. This amp, though, is already taken down to 98, forcing MP5 off of the point. That's actually going to give high to Blue.
Crazy
Never mind.
idea.
Fear's going to win.
An alt fire with the shock in sDOM that doesn't boost. For those situations where you want to do damage, but you don't want to knock it.
Why wouldn't you just always use it?
Yeah.
What if you want to knock him into the slime wall?
I guess that's true.
Hey-o!
So, yeah.
Come on, guys.
Whoa!
Thought of everything. So 3 minutes left and about a 50-point lead here for Red Team. Going to make it 2-0 going into map 3, which basically means Blue Team, Monks, and company, your backs are against the wall. It's a must-win, or it's going to be a clean sweep for Fear in the finals.
I was actually expecting 5 maps, so I guess
possible.
commentator's curse. I mean, who knows? We'll see. If they take Garden, I can see them using the momentum, but going down 0-2 against Fear is never a good place to be.
I would say that these first 2 maps, though, heavily favored Fear's team. And if I'm Monk's team, there's one thing I could take away from this is that we didn't play horrible. You know, this one got out of hand pretty quickly after that last amp run from Blue. But both maps, they were close early for like the first half of the map. They had their chances, they just couldn't quite seal the deal. And the fact that these are on maps that I would say favored Fear, it's like, all right, boys, we just got to handle our business on maps that we are or should be better at.
Yep. And surprisingly, top is pretty much tied between the two. The map was lost on Hallway, where Sunny just absolutely dismantled Banco, he's plus 60 on him.
Yeah, that got out of hand really fast after Banco just came out of the gate really well. I mean, like we said, pretty much an ideal start for Blue, and then Sunny, I guess, just kind of figured out and made the adjustment to what Banco was doing, how he was playing the point. And that's a big thing about sDOM. It's not just the matchup, but the adjustments that the individual players make on the point. Some guys are really good at figuring out what the other guy's doing and where he's coming from. Other guys aren't.
Yep. And if there's one thing I know about Banco, he's a pride player, so I know he's going to try to step it up on the next map, and especially if there's another sDOM season or tournament, I'm pretty sure he's going to remember the shellacking he took in this one, and he'll try to be better.
Oh, it's one of those things where everyone can have bad games and bad days. I mean, it is FPS. It's just unfortunate that sometimes it happens in the finals. And believe me,
of course. Yeah.
I laid a stinker in the MLCTF 60. It was the only time I ever played in the finals. I laid a stinker. Believe me, Banco, I've been there, brother.
Yeah. And plus, I think Sunny's got a little bit more experience on sDOM than Banco, so I think this is Banco's first season.
Yeah, I think the fact that he was down so early, I mean, Paco pointing out he had 0% efficiency like 3 or 4 minutes into the game. The fact that he's able to come back from that shows his veteran experience on sDOM. Knowing that, you know, hey, it's early, there's 20 minutes to play of this, guys. Don't need to worry.
Need Rummy to run over and give him a noogie, as it looks like Red might actually hit the 350-point mark. which
It's gonna be
is
close. They only got
pretty
23
rare.
seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds to do it. If I'm Monk right now, I'm just screaming, "Don't let him hit 350!"
Yeah, just the psychological advantage. But at the same time, it gives you a goal in a losing game. You know what I mean? It gives you something to fight for. It's like, we can't win, but damn if we're going to let them get 350.
They got it.
They got it! With
got
2
it,
seconds remaining. The full-on cap out by Red Team in a game that started really close. But again, as you said, Paco, just really on the back of that huge performance by Sonny on Hallway. And shots, just not... He actually won his point, but not nearly as much as they would have expected to given the matchup. So props to Chosen for performing really well on that point. But you take